or literally what we just ran into what it means, okay? Literally, not only did they do the same thing, okay? Literally, your family, right? Patiently, okay? Literally, not only did they do the same thing, all right? I'm wondering literally how the score list and how the tier list actually works, okay? Because what I'm doing, okay? So I'm recognizing it on three levels. So the first level is that when I talk to her, literally, it's more mature. I'm able to call out her mentality on a simple basis. You want to know why? Because she's single and because of dating. Because what guys did to her on a date was they called out her sweetheart when she was trying to attack them, literally for a style that's slightly deferred. It's constantly in their mind, all right, literally. And I'm telling you, it's true. I know all this. And I hate the fact that my autism is being pushed at 30, but I severely, love the fact that, the reality is, I figured out there was a cringe world. I was pretty responsible. That cloud commercial, the movie theater, is literally just like me, all right? And it is true. It is irritating. The only problem is, okay, literally, I need you to recognize that literally, which is telling you to be patient, and which is doing all that shit, it's another form of socializing that could equal yours if yours is holding on to their quality, literally. And what that means is literally your skateboard class, literally, is people goo goo gaga all over you, like how I told you in the channel. And her class is generally getting to know people, take it slow, you know, um, and to get to know them, all right? And the truth of it is, okay, the reason why I have this in the fundamentals all the way from Hassan to Primo TV is that you need to recognize that when it comes to business, yeah, that was already that back. Me being all the black characters, I talk about all the black characters of the convention. Literally, how could I lose? Because America is shit. People are stupid. All right, they hold on to a sloppy Joe. So the first principle you didn't know why I ruled the whole world was because I did something slow. Okay, literally, and I'm fucking Corona. Okay, so anyway, is when people do something wiggly, they disrespect something wiggly. That's why gangster, bypasses the border of education. Everything of George Washington, a gangster, makes fun of at will, which is really, really shit. And to tell you the truth, okay, literally, to be honest with you, all right. Literally, when it comes to common sense, who's the one providing everything, all right? That's one thing, back to Hands of Fiji, who's the one providing Primo TV and the channel, all right? And the second off, okay, you need to recognize that when she says something, it's not concrete because what they say is that they said she used superpowers back in the day when you were fucking complaining and did fucking tricks. Literally, that's the key to the best of minds. Literally, if you really did something, by subconscious, that means you did the slug come to you. That means I did tricks. That means I played your mentality. That means you didn't have cake. But when I talked to you, it was all one simple thing, okay? Literally, that is true. And that shit, I'm far beyond that shit. Literally, you know how I play chess. Literally, I was far behind it. Literally, I just got the pull right now. You versus me, and I said the shit that I said back in the day while I was making the bacon. I'm like, fuck that shit. All right, I'm like, man, but they like to prove a point, literally, so I prove power. I'm like, who has the power in this situation, And the company left me powerless because they're egghead shitheads. Now, I don't know, literally, it was worse than their equipment. Literally, if you get fried more with their equipment in round one, but that's how complex this shit is. All of those that elevator shit happen. Whatever she says, you have to start thinking about earners. It pisses me off, literally. It didn't rewind to Tommy, literally. That's the thing about genetics. It's a family genetics. We all this similar shit. All right, I'm done. Literally. That's where it lands on every single day. Is you fucking spell up into gradation just to figure out that they raped and figured out that it was a rape society because the people literally had a higher class. Back in HS had a higher class. Okay, so what comes down to it, all right? When it really comes down to it, okay? Fucking you putting a higher class against an autistic kid is rape, all right? It is. Why do you think somebody specifically raped or you? This is what happens when I read a book every day, all right? Literally, it's annoying, it's infuriating, literally. But you know what they just did? Literally, pool, you don't give me no power and shit. They said, do you really expect me, literally, to do this? Literally, all you have to do is fucking calm down, literally, and have people get to fucking know you, literally. And so, fuck all the shit you're doing in the pool. Fuck, literally, you explain the board of education, fuck everything. All you had to do was fucking calm down. Literally, and that's when you get the my shit with meditation, will calm down is hard. Literally, it's something you have to dedicate yourself to. Just like playing a sport. Literally, see how I play sports selfishly? I didn't dedicate myself to them and all that shit fucking happened. It's true. These are actually, fundamentals of a fucking parent. That's why she's a weak mother on paper. But, she's an actual mother. Literally, all this shit was subconscious. So if I beat you with subconscious, I called out common sense by poker face. What's stopping me from being you as a whole, literally, and you spending my autism on paper because what you're doing is you're not giving the ability of street sports. It's playing terrible fucking street games. And when you have a butthole idiot, well, I know that gangsters and fucking monkey all the street sport games they can fucking play all day without getting elaborate things like, mansions and fucking cars and shit. What? Do I have to stay there and flee you or a car after they hit me with one? What? Are you a fucking nuthead? Lily, I'm done. Are you a Weebus? Are you a super Revis? Are you a super Revis novice? I'm done. You know, it's true. I do this shit every single day. I can't believe this shit happened. Literally, but they're saying, so part of the video I was supposed to upload, all right? Literally was, me being 31 goes hand in hand with my resources because that's where you're supposed to rely on your family the most. That's where you get all the debt and shit. That's where you can negotiate with the police by doing your little tasks and fucking pulling the ice cream bar. It's like this every fucking day that pisses me off, all right? Literally, so it's better for you to get a car at that age because when you were 20, you made a mistake. Literally, you got married to somebody who doesn't like who you really are. That's what fucks me up the fucking most. Literally, that's what you're doing right now. If you count everything, all you're doing is having, a wife, a mother shipped by Samurai Jack, saying he's incompetent, his mental condition doesn't recognize the word married. When you're sitting there fucking news like Lupus Snore, I'm done. I'm done. This shit's fucking stupid, Lily, especially since I'm sneaking in pussy. You know how many people, I fucked their company that you think you still have a chance with? Lily, that I watched the movie with? Lily, shit, probably gotta watch a movie right now. I'm done. Literally, and then gangster doesn't take immediate action like, bruh, if you kill me, literally, you get a fucking, seat down the line. I'm just like my Afghan neighbor, literally, every single fucking day. Literally, it's true. Literally. They say the British are coming to some little shit, I can't take it. Literally, you don't know me as a Bob member, literally, that was annihilation, okay? So it's true. It's very fucking true. This is not fucking games to be played with, literally. You're getting somebody, literally, an oxymoron. Literally, I just looked again. Literally, okay, well, he's sparking, literally, his fruit, literally, makes you want to do this and this, and his side of the film makes me, excited and energized. And this shit, literally, is a pile of shit, literally, floating around. Literally, how is it still winning? Because it's shit of fucking Omar, like, you the autism, what I'm telling you for 1,000 fucking times. You're using my reputation of high school versus who I am as a grown man, literally, to inflict something, but you're saying, literally, I have it there at the same time. You know how much I feel sorry for you, literally, for just having people all over you, not in detail, not like me. You see, I told you how me anime went in detail, me escaping went into detail. Literally, they don't even like people going to detail. People just all up all over them. That makes you a slut. I'm done. Literally, but you know what happens? Santel, if you call a state junior high school, she can call you baby. Why? Because you have autism. You want to have something bigger for fucking cover. Why do you feel the tree, but I feel the tree when I make videos with the fucking walking the whole fucking thing and the best advice is basically the same thing. Fuck, I even know Robert fought your dad for the best advice. Like how we did times he did point after point with your mom. Literally talked about way farther in the world. I'm done. Literally, I'm done. This is monotonous. Literally, this is fucking stupid. Alright, this is the stupidest shit in the whole wide world. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit immensely. I'm done. I am done.